So to raise the pop-top roof, all you've got to do is release the 2 catches, like so, and then push the roof up, and it will raise up all by itself to give you the sleeping area. And then if you want some more headroom, you just gently push it up, and you're free to move around the rest of the vehicle. So to use your fridge in the van, all you have to do is open it, and on the inside of the door you've got your control panel, so you just have to hold the button down and wait till all the lights come on. And then you can change the temperature of your fridge depending on how cold you want it. If you are winterizing your van and you're not using it for a couple of months, just turn this silver dial to the front of the van, so when you shut it there'll be a slight gap just to let the air circulate, so you don't get any mold or any funky smells while the van is in storage. The first thing you'll want to do before using anything in the van is make sure that the master switch is turned on the control panel, and that's just your on button. You can check your leisure and vehicle battery from here as well. Before you can use any of the lights, you've got to make sure this switch is on, but then you can also turn the lights off individually around the van from different switches, and then you can turn your water pump on from here as well. To use the diesel heating system, just hold the button down to turn it on, and then from here you've got a couple of different settings, so you can have level 1, 2, 3 or 4 on ventilation, and then it will go blue, just saying that the ventilation is on. If you click it again, it will turn it off and it'll go back to the main menu. Here you can select heating. You can go from 5 degrees all the way up to 35 degrees. If you select it, it will go green. That's just telling you that the heating is working. You can then also set how long you want the heating to go on for. You can also add timers. If the button ever goes red because you've got less than a quarter of a tank of diesel, or there've been any other errors, you can go all the way through the settings to error and find out more information on that. So this is just showing that your grill and hobs both work with the gas turned on. Always make sure that once you've used the hobs that they're fully cooled before you put the glass lid down, otherwise it will cause it to shatter. Next to the hobs you've also got your sink with your cold running water. Above your cooking and sink area you've got 3 cupboards. You just push the button in to lock it, pull it out, and bring it down. So you can attach the table to the rail just above the cooker. Just hooks on, and then you've got a table. Next to the seats in the back you've also got your portable toilet, which is nicely tucked away in this cupboard. On all the windows you also have some blinds. So now we're going to show you how to put the passenger seats down into a bed. So first thing you've got to do is pull this black lever, pull it up, and then the bottom of the seats just falls down, and you've got to lock it into position. And then this bar here, pull it up and you can bring the backrest down, and then the bit in the back you just push the lever down and set the back of the bed. To spin your driver and passenger's seats round, all you have to do is pull this black lever and then push the seat round, and it will lock into position facing backwards. Under the driver's seat you've got your leisure battery. At the back of the van on the driver's side, you'll find your trip switch and your fuses. So if you're ever not receiving power, you can just press this button here, and if the van trips, it's something within the van that's not working, but if the van doesn't trip, it means you're not receiving power through your hookup cable. In here you'll find all your fuses. It's always a good idea to have some spare fuses that you can buy off Amazon or eBay, just in case anything blows. You can replace it while on holiday and don't have to go without your fridge working or your lights working. Just below this here you've got your fresh water tank. So at the back of the van you'll find your camping gas bottle. It's a 907. Once you've connected your pigtail, you can then connect it to the bottle, and you have to spin the bottle and once it's tight you can turn it on with the red handle. Pop it in and then you'll get a flow of gas in the van to use your cooker and grill. Just above your gas locker you've also got a 12 volt and a 240 socket, and then you've got a little bit of boot room if you need to store any bigger items. At the back of the van you'll find a tow bar and 4 reversing sensors, and then at the bottom of the van where your gas bottle is you've also got an external barbecue point where you just want to attach a long gas hose to be able to use it with a barbecue. At the back of the van on the driver's side you've got your hookup point. Next to that you've got your fresh water filler cap. You'll need a hose pipe and some connections, as sometimes the sites only provide a brass tap. So you turn it on, pop your hose pipe in there and then wait until it's full, and then you put your cap back on and you can lock it so no one can mess with your fresh water. Under the van is where you'll find the drainage point for your dirty water. As you can see, it's just flowing out the van. Just do this before you leave a campsite, as you don't want to be travelling with extra weight from your wastewater tank. In the front of the cab you've got your radio that just works like a normal car radio. You can connect your phone, you can have media. You've also got your air conditioning and heating. As you can hear the fans working. You can have hot or cold. You've also got your automatic gear stick. On your steering wheel you can control your radio levels. You can also skip through the stations. If you've got your phone connected you can also flick through different options on your phone and you can answer calls. You've also got a voice command here. On the left side you've got your indicators and your full beam. On the right side you've got your wiper levels, and then just below you've got your different light settings, and then if you open the door just below you've got your bonnet release. Under the bonnet the main bits you'll be focusing on is your battery, where you've got your positive and negative points where you can either receive or give a jump start. You've got your engine coolant, you've got your wiper fluid, you've got your dipstick just down here, and you've got your oil filler, and then you've got your brake fluid just above it.